Okay. It's okay. It's okay to be in the picture. Really? You shy? Okay. Okay, so very good morning, and I'm sorry for yesterday because it was a little bit exhausting, and but I met Yuri because I promised him to meet him. Yesterday we left here around 3 o'clock. I got up around 3 o'clock, and we left here around 4 o'clock, and we reached there by 8. So long way. We have to spend about 3 hours and 30 minutes. Yeah. Sorry?
Where did you go?
I'm not sure about the direction, but it's on the way to Battambang.
Battambang, yeah.
Battambang, yeah. It's north?
It's
west.
Northwest.
Northwest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thailand. And yeah, for a religious ceremony. So, and yesterday I have to prepare my talk. Today,
Busy man.
to talk.
Very busy man.
It's okay.
So you're going to Phnom Penh today?
Yeah. After lunch, I will talk about Buddhist stand on economic crisis.
The economic crisis in Cambodia.
No, I will talk from Buddhist standpoint or Buddhist stance on economic crisis
In the world.
in the world.
I want to hear that. Yeah, we'd like to know. How did you gonna take that one?
But it is in Khmer. It's not in English. I will share. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So I have shared with you how the meditator consists of the attitudes. What kinds of attitudes you should have while you are practicing meditation. Can anyone say that?
Not be tense about it, to be relaxed and have no expectations. Don't try too hard.
Okay, so
Let the thoughts pass through,
correct.
positive or negative. Just don't pass judgment on them.
No
They're
judgment.
part of you, and you're looking at
you
yourself.
yourself. Okay, so these attitudes must be reminded by yourself before practicing meditation. It is needed to remind yourself. So when it comes to the practice, I also remind myself before starting. For sitting meditation, I remind myself about 3 or 5 minutes before I start observing my breath. So you have to remind yourself. We need that. So it is mentioned in the book, I think, but you can Google it.
Google it, alright.
Yeah. So attitudes will help for effective meditation session. Okay, because attitudes are the causes. So the calmness is the result of that causes. So you need that attitude. Because to be honest with you, that is why some Cambodians are finding hard to practice meditation. Some Cambodians, you know why? Because they think that meditation is mysterious and it can to gain the psychic power. Okay? So when they sit, they see some people. It is their mind. What I said is, wherever you are seeing is your mind. It is not something new. You have to remind yourself. It is not something new. If you think that I see these people, no. it's not something. So to be honest, if you see an angel or if you see a ghost, no, or demon, it is not something. It is in your mind. It is from your mind. So that is why sometimes Buddhism recognizes consciousness is delusional. Yeah. Our consciousness sometimes is delusional. It cheats us, or we can use it's very cunning, sometimes. So when the mindfulness is with you, you can't be cheated by your own delusional consciousness. Yeah, cheated, yeah? It's clear? Okay. Okay, so this now let us come to the practice. So during sitting meditation, what you're supposed to do is just to observe your breath without reaction, without judgment, without criticism. Observe it as the way it is. That is why I told you not to expect I want it to be calm, I want to be relaxed. No, just let it be, and you are the observer. When it is not relaxed, okay. When it is calm, it is calm. When you are experiencing distraction, I'm experiencing distraction. That's all. When you judge, when you say I don't want distraction, I want only calmness, you are not practicing meditation.
So if a thought that's negative crosses your mind, you don't say no.
No.
You just let it go.
Yeah, just observe it and let it go.
Okay.
Simply don't block it, because you train yourself to accept the reality. We cannot run away from the reality. This is the reality. Because people, we have been used to run from the reality rather than accept the reality. So the real happiness is train yourself to live with reality, whatever reality, in life. Yeah?
So,
Yeah.
the chanting, the noise.
Yeah. Very, very. So but you cannot close the window, yeah? You can close the window.
We could close the window, but it's so hot. That's
Very loud, yeah. 3 o'clock, yeah. What to do?
But the chanting is reality, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chanting is really.
It's like living by a fire station.
Yeah.
I tried to stay with my breath.
Don't try. Just flow with your breath.
Right?
Yeah?
I sort of knew he'd say that.
Yeah?
I thought you'd say that.
Yeah. Don't try to stay with your breath. Just flow with your breath.
I know.
Yeah,
It's so
I know
hard.
it's hard at beginning, but it is hard, but it's possible.
Okay.
Or otherwise you can use the relaxation music. You have relaxation music.
Yes.
Yeah, you can put.
Earplugs.
Yeah, you can put. I listen to that this morning because my room is close to the speaker.
Oh, yours too.
Yeah,
Oh,
3 o'clock, and I every day, I hear the bell ring, and and the speaker is very noisy and it's very loud. So I use some music.
That's a good
Yeah,
idea.
some music to listen. This one reason. One reason is like this. Okay, let me share my experience. Like when I am disturbed by external situation or circumstances, I look at it with my mind, asking myself what I am thinking, why I feel like this. Try to investigate by your own self. It is hard, I agree with you, but it's a training, and not to look at the external forces or external stimulation, but look at yourself. Look at your own mind. What are you thinking now? Just investigate it and ask the question, why I am angry, why I am frustrated. You use why. Then you will, after finding the reasons, because after finding the reasons, you will find the solution. Because I know that, in any sector, it can economic crisis, political crisis. First, you have to find the reason. Why, for example, why Donald Trump didn't win the election? So finding the reason. So after they will find the solution for that. So this is the investigation. It is hard, but as I told you, if you want to be happy, you have to do. Okay?
This is a test.
It's a test. Life is a test.
Life is a test.
Yeah. Okay, so first teaching is you are just the observer. You are just the observer of your own breath. Merely observing without reaction, without criticism, without judgment, but observe your breath as the way it is. It means you don't try to control it, you don't try to manipulate it, just let it flow. So the simile I give is like a person standing on the bridge, not in the bridge, on the bridge, and looking at the river, how it flows. Sheep, people can swimming or fish jumping, and you don't need to jump, to change whatever situation, in the river. You are just the observer. Just observe and let it flow. If the trash is there, okay, just let it flow. I told you, it's a training. It's a training. It's clear. Just let it flow. Okay. So, and another question is where you establish your mindfulness. It is very important question when it comes to practice mindfulness of breath. Okay, where should we? You can say establish or how to
Focus?
say? Yeah, where should you focus? Because breath, like start from here, goes through lung and to your belly. Yeah? Another word is what? I forgot. Stomach and what? Abdomen. Abdomen. Yeah. So it come up. So where should you focus? Is the second question. Have you ever learned that? From your experience, where you
That book
focus?
said focus on the tip of your nose.
Yeah.
The book also said focus on when it comes like the transition from in and out. I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
I
Today I
tried.
will teach you.
I tried.
So the focus point is, we call it the triangle, the nostril here. Is the focus point. This is the focus point. Bring your mind. So this is the focus point. But where should you focus? Because you can't, focus the entire. This here, no, you cannot do that. But this is the focus point to establish your mind here. But what you have to focus is the touching sensation between the breath and the nostril. Okay? You feel that? And it differs from different meditators. Some the air touches on the upper lip, some little bit right, some little bit left. It differs from person to person. Okay, and sometimes the breath also changes from different touching sensation. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's here. It is clear. So the simile is, you can go to the book. No, I think it's practice. Okay. So this is the simile that you have to remind yourself. Focus your mind like a carpenter. Have you ever seen that a carpenter saw wood? Have you ever seen? Yeah. You can read this. The carpenter draws a straight line on a board that he wants to cut. Okay? Then he cuts the board with his hand saw along the straight line he drew. It is clear. He does not look at the teeth of his saw as they move in, out of the board. Rather, he focuses his entire attention on the line he drew so he can cut the board straight. Similarly, keep your mind straight on the point where you feel the breath at the rims of your nostrils. So this is a simile. Further, let me explain that. It is said that he does not look at the teeth of his saw. For example, if this is the wood and this is the rope, and the saw keeps going up and down. Okay, so you are not supposed to pay attention on the ups going and down of the teeth. What you have to do is you focus at the touching when the teeth touches the wood. You know, because saw has what is the teeth is teeth is the plural, yeah. Tooth is singular. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we are confused. So you focus only when the teeth touches the wood or the straight line. This is what we do. Yeah. Similarly, the breath goes to the lung, to our belly, come back. But what the focus point you have to pay attention is the touching sensation. So the breath is like, we call it like a saw, and the cutting wood is the nose. It is clear.
Yeah.
This reminds yourself where you should focus.
Yeah.
And the simile is they are given by the Buddha. It is clear. And another simile is make your mind like a gatekeeper. You know, but my own simile is make your mind like a cat. Look at the look at the mice. Also look at the mice, yeah, or mouse.
Mice is plural.
Yeah, mice plural. Yeah. Look at the mouse. That you are very alert. You are very careful. I mean, the cat is very alert and very, aware and mindful when the rat comes out of the hole. You know, you are ever ready to catch your breath, not the rat. Okay. So the cat is please look at light. This is your job. Okay, and you don't force that. Please come, the breath. No, you don't force. And the cat, I mean, maybe he has that intention that wants the rat to come out, but he just stay focused and stay still and look at the hole, because maybe come out or maybe come to the hole. Okay, so the focus point of the cat is the hole. The hole. You know, you can't be distracted. It's clear. So this is two simile you can remind yourself when you start meditating. Yeah, where you should focus. So the rat is like a bread. Okay. Okay. It's clear. Yeah. Okay. So we can start. Any questions? Any questions? And did you meditate? Yeah. So, and I think you came for practicing meditation. So you have to follow a 7-day meditation, a 7 days meditation retreat or you want to? I think because you will stay only here for 5 days.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah, yeah. So I think you want to spend more time on meditation or
Also about learning, about
learning.
yes.
Ah, okay. If so, you can be with this group.
We already adopted him.
Okay. 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 So I want you to practice because now it's a little bit quiet. Can we start?
Yes.
Yeah. And you can come to here. Yeah, you can sit like this. But yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mhm. Please make sure that your back is not lean against the chair. Okay, you can move a little bit forward, or you can sitting on the chair. Okay, just relax your entire body, even your neck. Don't stress, don't tense your shoulder, just relax them. Don't try to change. Wherever going in your body. Just close your eyes and please take very long breath 3 times, very slowly and smoothly. While you are taking a long breath, trying to find the touching sensation where the breath touches the nostril or upper lip. If you can't find the touching sensation, or if you can't feel the touching sensation, it is totally fine. It needs time, so be patient. Let time solve the problem. As long as you are aware that you are breathing in and breathing out. Observing your breath. You are the observer. Merely observing your breath without reaction, without judgment, without criticism. Let meditation flow at its own speed. Remind yourself the simile of the hot water. You cannot force the hot water to be cool as the way you want. Similarly, when it comes to relax your mind, you cannot force. You cannot expect that I want to be calm as much as possible. No. Everything takes time. Great thing takes time. While you are observing your breath, your mind begins to wander. Various thoughts, emotions, stories in life keep popping up in your mind. It can be your future plan, it can be something happened in the past, or something you learned today. What should we do? Nothing. They are popping up in your mind without your request, without your invitation. So why bother? Let it come and let it go. It is their job. They just come and go. But your job is to let them come and let them go. And then bring your mind back to your breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Distractions is a part of meditation. It can be used as the subject of meditation. In reality, we can't expect only the calmness, serenity, concentration. But in reality, we have to experience distractions. We have to see what we don't like. This is the reality. Learn to accept them rather than rejecting them, because it is a part of you. What you are seeing is you. What you are seeing is your own mind. So don't run away from yourself. Accept yourself and move forward. This is me, what to do. This is my mind, what to do. Observing your breath again. Breathing in, breathing out. Relax your body and relax your mind. You are like a carpenter. You are like a cat who is very alert. Stay still and focus. On your own breath. Just keep observing your breath. You are hearing the sound. Just learn to accept. Let others do their job. I mind my business. Okay. Before you open your eyes, you can take very long breath 3 times to relax your body and relax your mind. Very long breath. Yeah. 3 times before you open your eyes. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Any questions? Yeah.
I notice when I meditate at home, I live someplace cold. So when I breathe in, it's cold air going
Yeah,
in
yeah,
and
yeah.
warm air going out. But
Yeah.
here, same,
Yeah.
almost the same,
All the same.
same temperature.
Okay.
I noticed a little, I could really feel the air going in the nostril. And then as it comes out, it's a different sensation.
Yeah, different sensation.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah.
Which I had never noticed before.
It like that's why it is mentioned that your breath is your own teacher. It teaches a lot about the reality, you know. But I mean, when your mindfulness is stronger and stronger, you will understand, realize from the beginning to the end, never the same, the breath. So meditation is the way to understand by your own self who you are. You know, that's why I told my students, if they ask me, one of my students, they are Cambodia, why I see a lot of bad story in my life, they keep popping up. I say, because you have more negative thoughts. So you are seeing that. So and he asked how to be positive. I mean, change the way to look at it, you know. And not only you, even experienced meditators face the same thing, but the difference is we know how to react to them. You know, when I go to forest and I sit, also the same at the beginning, on the first day, on the second day, my mind, you know, keep running, a lot of distractions, a lot of plan. You know, I have to teach, I have to do this, I have to do that, but it takes time. You know, and the more you meditate, the more you will understand yourself, and the more you will see your hidden thoughts and story in life. And you might say, if you don't want to see, it's okay, but these habitual responses, even it is, I mean, whatever you see, like sometimes some people, they say, no, I don't want to meditate because I will see my past, because it hurt, it frustrated, they will laugh. But okay, it's not about the past story or any kinds of, you know, situation happening in the past. It's about your mental habitual responses. It's about that. It's clear. So the situation is not the issue. Your mental responses is the issue. You know, even you see, 10 years back, life issue, but if you react in the same way, you will react in the same way in the future. It is clear. Yeah. So if you want to change the future, we have to change the present. It's very important. That is why I want to encourage you and convince you that don't worry, I will see the past like that. No, you will see it exactly, but what you are changing is you are changing your mental responses. It helps you in the future if you want to be happy, if you want to be mentally stronger when you are encountering, you know, issues in life. Yeah, it is clear. Again, I remember your word. It's hard, I know, but it is possible. Yeah. there is a way. There is a way if there is a will. Yeah.
There's a will.
There's a will, there's a way. I'm sorry. If there's a will, there's a way. So will, it's intention. If you have that intention, if you make a choice that I want to be happy, there is a way. Okay?
Do you meditate in the same place, the same time, or?
No, different place. Sometimes I meditate in the car to help me. I use some talk because in the car a little bit hard to meditate. But when I am in my room, I don't use anything because I want it to be pure, that only my mind and my breath. Okay? But sometimes you can use relaxation music. It helps. I have many. It's very powerful. We can use that if you want. Yeah, let us use that. Relaxation music. Do you know this nun? I think she is very famous. The nun.
She's written books.
Yeah. She's from Nepal and she is Tibetan nun, and she is famous for the singing nun. She sings to raise the fund.
Pema children? No.
So,
Pema children?
yeah.
It is.
No, not Pema. No. Pema, she's from USA.
Yeah. The singing nun.
Singing nun, yeah. Okay. I use this.
What is the name of that? SH.
It's relaxation flute, yeah? Flute namaste. It's 20 minutes, so it's easy. So after, you know that after 20 minutes,
I like to do this.
good. We will do. Okay, so you can practice in your room because you are stay alone, you are alone, and you can discuss that. We will sit. You know, when you are in your room, you can practice meditation. I think easier than come here because these days is very noisy. I know it's going to start again. You know, the people are bringing the lunch, and after lunch, after lunch they will. It starts again around 3 p.m.
So it's quiet from noon to 3?
Yeah. So you can sleep.
But that's when our people come.
No, that's okay. Like they go there and then you saw this morning, yeah. This a family. They offered the breakfast. The family, the entire family, they came and offered, and they give some basic requisites, yeah, to the monk.
Very nice.
Yeah, like some, I think, a shop and all stuff they give. Okay, and then continuously in the morning, But let me explain. In the morning, but it is conducted only in Cambodia. I think in Thailand also. I think the ancestors festival, like this is, we call it ancestors festival.
That's what this is called?
Yeah.
Shumban ancestors festival, but it is not the direct translation. The direct translation is Shumban is collection of offering. It's collection of offering. Offering breakfast, offering lunch. So ban mean, it's Pali, it's about arms. So collection of arms. The direct translation of the arms. So but the ceremony of ancestors. So we remind our own ancestors, our past relatives who passed away. Remind, yeah. And if people they build, how to say, not the cemetery, how to call? Grow, what grow? Yeah. What is in the cemetery?
Grave?
Grave. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Great.
If you have grave, you go there and you just remind their name, like saying we have done many good deeds these few days, so please share. But in Buddhist philosophy, every person who passed away can't share your merits if they happen to be reborn again as a human. You know, that's why you ask. Okay, because the young generation keep asking the question. It's mean that whoever passed away must be in the hell or must be ghost to receive our merits. This is the misunderstanding. No, Buddha said no. Some can happen because of, we call it the near-death experiences. Near-death experiences. But the important, like Buddhist philosophy says that everything is not eternal. You know, I mean, eternity in hell, eternity, no, it can be changed. Your mind is very important. Your mind. Okay. Yeah. So they just do because I think it was asked to continue this tradition by the king. I think according to history in Cambodia. Okay, any questions about the practice? I would like you to ask the questions.
I just noticed this watch tracks my pulse, the beating of my heart
Mm-hmm.
on my watch.
Mm-hmm.
It went from 75 to 65.
When she meditated, pulse went down. Yeah.
Your heart rate went down.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
So it's good.
Yes.
It's good, yeah.
I was surprised.
Ah, good. See?
It lowers your blood pressure too.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah, that's surprising to me.
I guess my one concern is it's quiet here. Well, to me it's quiet compared to being at home. My phone's not ringing. You know, I'm not
I know.
off and running. And setting up a meditation practice, it seems like something is always interfering.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to have an intention that
First-
you're going to meditate.
Intention, and thank you for asking the question. And also, the serene or quiet environment is needed. To be honest, it is needed. Like you meditate and let people talk. No, it can be done. You know. So if you meditate, if you want to meditate for 10 minutes, you can ask your family like, okay, I will. You don't need to tell them directly that you are going to meditate. You say, I will close the door for 10 minutes because I want to be with myself. So you can close and you can practice that. And another option is, I think it is hard, but in the morning, because no one get up in the morning. You can set alarm.
That's the best time.
Yeah, it's the best time. You can set alarm no need to get up like us, like at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 5. No, it can be 6 o'clock, you know. And if you want to sleep again, like you sit for 30 minutes and you can sleep again, you know, until 8 or until 9. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, make your own time, so it's possible. And but I don't know how late will the family members stay. I don't know, like before going bed you can practice also sometimes. Okay, before going bed. Okay? Yeah. It's a breathing exercise. So, any questions? So,
I realized something you said Usually I meditate in the morning, but I get up, I make my tea, I look at the news, then I try and meditate, and I have the news.
Yeah.
I have to. I must meditate before I look at the news.
Correct. For my own experience, the best suggestion is I want to give is, if you can meditate as soon as you wake up, it's the best way. To be honest, no need to go to. I mean, if you want to go to washroom, it's okay, but no need to wash your face. Just get up and then you sit. Then 10 minutes, go and wash your face and make tea. Yeah. And look at the news. Good news sometimes can be distracted, and disturbing. I know that. Okay. So it is clear. And how about the food? It's okay. Spicy?
A problem we're having with the food is that oftentimes the food isn't cooked. They bring us this beautiful fruit or salad, but it's not cooked, and we're afraid to eat if it's not cooked because of our stomachs. So we wanted to know, maybe you could let them know we have to have it cooked, even though it looks more beautiful when it's not cooked.
Okay, I get a point.
Yeah.
Okay.
The soup is nourishing. You can eat the soup, but the
Okay,
raw
so
vegetables we can't eat.
Or any fruit that's not, we can't peel.
but the fruits are okay.
No,
The fruit is okay? Is it washed in the water?
Yeah. Oh,
See, we don't know if
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
washed
yeah,
in the water.
yeah. If you are not sure, you can bring them, and you can wash by yourself. It's okay. If you are not sure about it. But yeah, but vegetables, yeah.
We need cooked.
No, you don't eat. No need to eat. To be honest with you, because I had the same experience, because when I
Not too sure.
came back from Sri Lanka, when I had, because different.
Right, I thought you would understand
Yeah,
because
I know,
when we
yeah.
travel.
Yeah. And raw vegetables sometimes, it's not that good to eat.
Yeah. Or maybe washed in the water.
Yeah. And because some people they are used to that.
yes.
Their stomach is used to that.
But they've been bringing beautiful food to us.
I know,
But
like
they're afraid
raw.
and then we feel bad if we don't eat it.
It's okay. No, it's okay.
Somebody will eat it.
Yeah. Somebody will eat it.
So we feel bad.
Don't feel bad. It's okay.
We
Like,
try. We meditate on not feeling bad.
okay. Like you said, you can honestly tell the one that.
Well,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I know that you might have kinds of feeling, because they are treating you very well, and you
Yes.
don't eat. But you can, let me say this, focus on your intention. I'm honest with myself, so okay, you can give them back. Okay, I don't eat because of this. It's totally fine. Okay. Yeah. So you can. I will inform Wang that just provide only the cooked food.
Thank you.
Yeah, especially the soup and kinds of, how to call the toast. How to call
Toast,
how to call the food that they fried. I'm sorry, fried.
fried cooked boiled.
Toast. Yeah, they are okay.
The porridge is
Like
good.
in like a stir fry?
And it's
Yeah,
No,
fried.
we need it cooked. Yeah.
Fry is okay. Fry.
Fried's okay.
Yeah.
Roast.
Yeah, roast,
Oven,
boil.
boiled.
Yeah. Okay.
All cooked.
All cooked.
Any cook.
Any cook. Okay. Okay. So, no any questions? Any related to the practice?
No, it was clear for me.
Okay. So let me share another technique. Yeah.
You have that was 5 minutes we did? Only 5?
No, I didn't count, because I
okay.
just.
Do you have a recommended amount of time?
I told you, the more you sit, the more you will understand about your own mind. But if you find it's hard, you can start from 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Then 15 minutes a day. To be honest, you will enjoy. But when you enjoy the session, you say, no, it's not enough. Like the one who is very hungry, or before you never ate you know, the for example, pizza, and you say it's not nice. It's no, it's look like, you know, and then after eating and you find it's very tasty. What you do, you have to eat it again, you know.
Yes.
So you will explain by your own self, like 10 minutes, very calm. Then again, I move to 15 minutes. Okay?
One time I told my teacher, I'm so busy now, I don't have 10 minutes every day. And she said, well then you need 20. You need 20 minutes. If you don't have 10, you need 20.
Or I think you need. If as you said, sometimes I also don't have time to meditate. But what I do is, even 5 minutes I have to sit, or I have to close my eyes. I just close and observe my breath. If I can't find 1 hour to sit, you know, it's very important. Like we boil the water. Even 5 minutes is good. Okay, you know, as long as you sit for meditation. Okay, relaxation music. I will use this relaxation music for the second session. Relaxation flute Namaste. It's Hindu one.
Oh, namaste.
Yeah. Another meditation technique you can practice by yourself is loving friendliness meditation. Loving friendliness meditation.
Allowing.
Sorry, not allowing. Loving.
Loving.
Or loving.
Loving. I will say loving. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Before I pronounce that, but after that now I change my pronunciation. Loving friendliness. Loving. Because some Cambodians and some Sri Lankan, they don't understand that pronunciation. So sometimes I have to change my pronunciation.
Depending on your audience.
Yeah. Loving, they say loud. Sri Lankan, they say loud. Loving.
You say loving.
I prefer loving. I love you. I love you. Loving friendliness meditation.
Nice.
So the Pali term is metta.
Metta.
Metta, yeah.
Metta.
This is the Pali term. So metta is, the original term is mitta. Mitta means friend. Friend. How simply this meditation teaches you how to be friendly with yourself, with your emotions, with your thoughts. So there are many concepts there, like forgiveness, you know, acceptance, forgive yourself, accept yourself. So the kindness is there, kindness, compassion, everything is there. You know, in that meditation, we don't like intentionally. Okay, now I practice kindness. Now I practice compassion. No, it's not about that. But when it comes to the breathing exercise, you cannot say, oh, now I am practicing mindfulness, I am practicing concentration, now I am practicing calmness. No, you just observe the breath. Everything will be done. You know? Okay. So the purpose of this meditation technique is to train yourself to be friendly, to be kind, to be compassionate towards yourself first. Yeah, you can say it's selfish, but it's spiritual selfish, because only when you are happy, you can make others happy. You know, this is the logic. And there is a professor, what she gave the similitude to her student is, I mean, when you fly, you know, in case, I mean, the oxygen, how do you call it? Mass. Oxygen mass.
Yes.
So you have to help yourself first
Yes.
before you help others.
Right.
I think of selfish as when you want to take something from someone.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when we take care of ourselves, it's self-care.
Yeah,
Or
self-care.
self-love. It's not trying to hurt someone else.
Yeah, that's because I wanted to say that, because some people say that it can be selfish.
Taking care of
Yeah.
yourself is not.
Yeah. But to be honest, no. You are taking care of yourself. It's not self. You know. Okay. So I don't want to use many phrases, but you can Google, or I think there is a books here.
Yeah.
Many books you have many phrases, but for me I use only very few phrases because I don't want myself to be distracted. So what I use is may I be well and happy. That's all. May I be well and happy. Yeah, we will practice that. Okay. Yeah. May I be well and happy. And it is recommended in the Buddhist scripture that while you are practicing that meditation, okay, you have to visualize, okay, visualize your own face.
Your own face?
I've never
Yeah.
heard that.
Not your sour face, but your happy face.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not your sour face.
Yeah. Okay. If it is hard, you can take a photos and look at little bit your photo. Yeah. I mean to a happy photo.
Yes.
Okay, smile. Alone, you take it. Okay, and you look at it. You have that. Now you can take photo. Really? Can you imagine your happy face?
Yeah.
Happy face, okay. Smile face must be, and or you can add if you want, you can add that you are in a happy situation. It can be you are visualizing yourself that you are happy, you are smiling, or you are in the place that you like. It can be the beach or somewhere that make you happy. Okay, simply you must see yourself that you are happy. Okay, it's at the beginning you might find it is hard, but because distraction, sometimes you might see your own sour face. Sometimes you might see, you know Freud, yeah, you know Freud, yeah. Sometimes you see your unconsciousness. It happens. So don't worry about that. Oh, why I see myself like this? Why I see him like this? No, you don't worry about that. You know, that's why I told you your consciousness sometimes is delusional. You know, for example, to be honest, when I focus, so I mean, second step is we have to extend our kindness to our parents. Sometimes I use my mother, but seeing her a little bit, sometimes I see another woman, maybe a girl, a nice girl. So it happens. So don't blame yourself that, oh, why I can't see only my mother. No, it happens. So don't worry about that. So just bring it back again and visualize happy face. Sometimes you might see another face. It's okay, bring it back. Okay. It is clear. Okay, let us do.
Freud calls that transference.
Yeah. So can you remember the phrase?
Yes.
The phrase, may I be well and happy. Okay. You have to mentally say again and again, but not that fast, very slowly. May I be well and happy. Like you can follow your breath, like slowly. May I be well and happy. Okay? It is clear. You can follow your breath. I mean the rhythm of the breath. Because some people they close this very fast. No, you cannot do that. Maybe no, it doesn't work. Slowly. May I be well and happy. Because you have to enjoy that.
You do it, may I be well on the inhale and then happy on the exhale.
I mean, there are many different techniques, but it is good. But I don't want you to be distracted by the breath, because what you are practicing is loving kindness meditation. So, but you can use the breath as the rhythm, like how to move slowly or quickly. May I be well and happy. Yeah.
Are they saying that on the loudspeakers?
Now?
Anytime. Part of what they're saying?
Yeah. Sometimes, as you said, they just announce something. Okay, now it is time to offer. It's time to do that. And to be honest with you, this 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 happens only in Cambodia. Like other places that I went, like meditation centers, they don't use loudspeaker. They don't use. This is in Cambodia.
Yeah.
In because I don't know it. To be honest with when I come here, that I said this is meditation center. Why they use loudspeaker? But after that, after staying for 2 years, I got to understand. This is Cambodia.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Yes.
This is Cambodia. So like I saw that people like to talk. People like even you say please silent. No, they don't silent. Like because they want to smile, they want to talk. How are you? Like if they don't talk, they think like how to say that arrogant or boastful. Like you are too much proud of yourself. Like. So I say, oh, okay. So that sometimes I smile. But in Sri Lanka and in some countries I have been to, no, they okay, hello, that's all, they go. Here, no, you have to smile, you have to talk.
What about the lights around the Buddha? The neon lights?
Ah.
Does Sri Lanka do that, or is that just Cambodia?
Sri Lanka, they have but different decoration.
Yeah.
They have different decoration, I think, in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has that. Yeah. Cambodia a little bit different. Sri Lanka, Thailand, they have. Yeah.
Not too bad.
Tibetan, I think no, they don't have kinds of how to call it. I don't know how to call it.
It's like a light crown.
Halo.
Yeah.
Halo, light, yeah.
What is the term?
Like a mic.
Well, halo would be around.
Halo.
Halo. Like in
Halo.
Like
Yeah.
Halo. Angel.
religion and Catholic religion.
But I saw that they also draw in the back of the Jesus also sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Halo.
that they call it halo. Yes.
Okay.
What is the reading at 8 o'clock at night for an hour?
Sorry.
Myself.
The reading on the lots. What is the
It's Dhamma talk. Dhamma talk.
Okay.
Yeah, from 8 to 9, it is Dhamma talk. Like it is broadcast on the air, yeah, on the air
Is
and
it live or is it?
live, yeah.
It's live.
It's live. Yeah.
Who's talking?
There is a monk and there is a nun. They talk and they're sharing the experiences related to meditation practice. Like you have a question when I practice. I saw this, I saw that, and sometimes my breath is. You might have the questions related to the practice, so they will answer.
We can understand.
So from 8 to 9. And yesterday it's a full moon day, and I texted Jane that we have to recite the 227 rules on every moon day, holy day. Firstly, only twice a month.
Okay.
One is on full moon day, another one is new moon day. We have to recite and remind ourselves the 227 rules. They will recite and we listen about for 1 hour. That's why yesterday I went to the shrine. I come back.
Now the music that's played, for instance, this morning.
From 3 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. This was well, actually, yeah, from 3. It would probably start
Yeah,
at
yeah.
3 o'clock. I didn't hear it. Till
Yeah,
later.
3 o'clock. Yeah,
Okay.
from today, 3 o'clock. They start singing.
Yes.
They like first they chanting. Yeah, and you told that it's a lot, but only today. They start from 3 o'clock. They chant. They pay homage to the Buddha, and then they chant the blessing. We call it the loving kindness sutta. They chant, and then they will chant another discourse. We call it the downfall discourse. Downfall.
Downfall.
Yeah.
Discourse.
Discourse.
Okay.
So it is chanted in Cambodia only this day. Okay.
Okay.
and how to say?
And the woman was singing.
Yeah, that's
What?
one. The monk will chant the Pali,
Okay.
and the woman will translate. She will
Okay.
recite and chant the translation.
Okay.
And you can search that. We call it Pali Para Bhava Sutta. The Pali, the Sutta of downfall. It means the entire discourse explains how one become downfall person.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
How it is mentioned in the discourse. There are many, but sometimes it's a little bit contrary to the, to be honest, to the West, because in that discourse we said, you can read that Parabhava Sutta, when if one is too much greedy to the gambling, to the alcohol, simply that's the word we use, the woman, to the woman, yeah, he will be down
Yeah.
spiritually and physically. This is what a lot, but just the teaching, but even some Buddhists, they don't follow. So yeah. But just remind yourself what they recite. But in the early morning no one listen. That is the case. yeah in the early morning. Okay, so yeah, we are running out of time. I'm sorry, because I want to spend much time
Yeah.
with you, because
Yes.
afternoon session I won't be around and I won't be available. Okay.
Mr. Wong will help us tonight.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah.
It's wonderful.
He was a monk.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
told you, yeah?
Yeah.
He was what? Yeah.
He was awesome.
I'm up.
Yes.
Former monk like me.
What is he now?
He's not a monk. He's like Yuri. He's a man. He's a normal boy.
But does he want to be a monk again? Take
No,
notes? No.
I think, but because, to be honest with you, like he confessed that he found it hard, like not to eat, not to take dinner, not to sometimes hanging around, because maybe it's okay. We have freedom. You can.
But he can stay here.
Yeah, he can stay. Because he also practice. But he said it's hard for him.
Yeah.
No, we have freedom.
Yes.
You
That's
can.
good. Different for different
Yeah,
people.
there are different people, different ability.
And desire.
Yeah, correct. Okay, so let me start the loving kindness meditation with relaxation music.
Okay.
Relax your body and mind. Let your mind flow with the music for a while. Please visualize your happy face, your smiling face. Visualize how happy you are. You are a happy person with smile. You are the person who is always smiling. And then start mentally saying, may I Be well and happy. Very smoothly, very slowly. May I be well and happy. Keep mentally saying with kindness, with compassion, with loving friendliness. When you are mentally saying the phrase, you have to see your smiling face, and you have to say the phrase with kindness, compassion, and loving friendliness. Sometimes you can be distracted while you are visualizing the happy face of yourself. You might be seeing others' face, or the smiling face can be changed to another face. It doesn't matter, just bring your mind back again to your happy face and mentally blessing to yourself out of compassion and kindness that may I be well and happy. Okay. Before you open your eyes, you can take very long breath 3 times to relax your blood circulation and the air flowing inside the body. Just take very long breath 3 times before you open your eyes. Okay, you can open your eyes. okay, but I know that's a little bit hard because on the chair, when if you can find a good place to sit, because the posture is very important when it comes to meditation. I know that chair is really hard. Okay.
A little neck strain with that one.
Eh?
I had a little neck strain, I noticed, while I was meditating and tried to ignore.
Like sometimes you might be finding that it little bit turn or like that. Okay, for me it's also happened. And sometimes I saw because I was watching you. No, there's no any change. But sometimes our mind say that your neck is little bit change or turn towards or little bit right or little bit left. But sometimes no, and sometimes yes, because I call it a physical habits. My when I sit meditation, my head little bit moves like this. Because I'm trying to feel the breath. But I mean the air. I mean you call it pull a little bit here. So after knowing you just a little bit turn. But if you just go, no need to worry about that. It is it's the physicality issue, sometimes, and it happens to me also. Before, my head is going like this. Then I try before, like 2 years or 3 years back, because normally when I stand, I like to stand like this, or when taking photo, I study about my own physicality. That when I stand for taking photo, I stand like this, when I sit also stand. But when I change, a little bit come to here, because I can see that sometimes because our body is not in the alignment, because of the past, maybe different issues. So it happens. So sometimes, okay.
It's okay to move when you're meditating. You don't
Yeah.
don't have to just ignore it.
Yeah.
Just move.
But you have to mindfully move. Okay, so we are running out of time. But if you have any questions, I can answer your questions. Yeah, any questions?
Are these books still available? Can I borrow them in the library or?
This one I got from the library,
this
so
one.
when I finish it, I
Yeah.
it.
It's from library, yeah?
Yeah.
When do we see you again?
Tomorrow. Where is tomorrow? Sunday, but Sunday. But maybe 1 hour you can meet me. 7, it's okay to come on at 7? 7 to 8, because 8 I have to leave.
Here
Okay.
or there?
Here is better than there?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Or tonight I want to meet you to share.
You do?
Yeah, tonight. Let's see. Because I will have my talk around from 2 to 4. Then after that I will head back here. So if we have time from 5:30 or from 6 to 7, I will text you. Okay. I am trying my best to share what I talk. Buddhist stance on economic crisis.
Economic crisis.
In English, yeah, because but I talk English for you, but I talk in Khmer.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. And Sunday we can meet about 30 minutes. We can practice together meditation morning. Yeah. 7, yeah. Because I have to go around 9 to Phnom Penh again. There is a ceremony, so Sunday, and I will teach. Yeah, I will teach meditation. If you want to join, I can arrange a car. I will teach a meditation in Phnom Penh from tomorrow from 4 o'clock until 7 o'clock.
Where is it?
In Phnom Penh.
We have our classes.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's correct. Good. I'm sorry. Yeah, I forgot that.
I would like to do that.
Yeah.
We don't want them all to wait.
No, he can enjoy the class with you.
Yeah.
Okay, so hope about this technique. It's okay. You can practice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, one question.
Yeah, please.
Is it the dining for lunch is gonna be similar to the usual, or it'll
Yeah.
be?
The same place in this morning, dining hall.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, but for you maybe 11 o'clock because
Okay.
after
After everybody.
the ride, that's what because they do a lot. You can see they do a lot. Like on this day, like
Yeah.
let people offer and people like to be blessed. The monk will chant the blessing, but if we recite only 5 minutes, it's the nature of the mind. As I told you, they need more blessing, so we have to chant more. Yeah.
Our people are coming, they say, 9:30.
Oh, I forgot.
And-
Yeah, that's why
And they said they will meet us at the pagoda. What does that mean?
No,
I
no
think she just
pagoda.
meant here.
Not pagoda in Cambodia. That's Vietnam.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
said pagoda, so I don't know what
I
that
think
means.
She just meant the
like
chair.
let me say this. There is I don't know how to call the word. Misusage.
Misused.
Mis-
Misunderstood.
Of
Misused.
misuse
Ah.
of the word pagoda and a temple.
Yeah.
Pagoda and temple.
Yeah.
Oh, I see, she just got.
Because Cambodians use pagoda instead of monastery. Mostly they use that. I go to pagoda, it means you go to the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I explained them, but they said no. I said okay, it's okay. Because
Wait, you say pagoda here or you don't?
Cambodians use pagoda
Oh.
instead of temple. You know?
Oh, that's what I heard in Vietnam.
Yeah, we say I go to the temple. I'm going to the pagoda means I'm going to the temple. So, but the pagoda is just a monument or it's just a building. Yeah, it's just a building.
Yeah.
But the temple is the entire campus or entire premises. That is their misunderstanding. That's why I think maybe this texted you. I will come to the pagoda. It means they will come to the temple.
they say they will eat here,
Yes, I will arrange. Yeah.
so we will eat together.
Eat it together. So misuse, yeah, misuse.
Misuse.
I told them, but she said this is my. Okay, it's Cambodian English.
Cambodian English.
Yeah, Cambodian English. Pagoda, they say. Pagoda, I go to temple. Okay, so we will go to the library and meet them. Is the library open? It's closed. The library, yeah.
It's still closed, I think.
Okay, anyway, I will call one.
So it's not a restaurant, it's just
I will call one.
Will there be traffic problems coming from Phnom Penh?
Today is Sunday. Today is Saturday. It would be because people, keep coming from the city.
So they will be
What is the word coming? Another word is, I want to use that word. What? I forgot. Gravitate. What? Moving toward. There's a no. There is a word that gravitate. Yeah. No. Gravitate. No.
everyone goes to one
everybody's
thing.
coming,
Yeah.
everybody coming,
Yeah.
gravitating.
Gravitating. Yeah.
Call it jam.
Yeah. They are living. People are I think now living from the city to the village. So a little bit traffic jam, I think.
Be in traffic. They
Yeah.
said they'll be here at 9:30.
Yeah. 10. So. Okay. So I will.